I'll go ahead and do a little bit of a speed test between these two devices. Now, these are the best devices that I do with iOS 14 and One UI 3. We have the S20, we have the iPhone 12. Now I won't do a RAM management test, so you'll still be able to get the A14 Bionic and kind of look at the 12 Pro Max and all that's good stuff because they're the same speed. It's just RAM management's a little bit better on those phones, but I won't test that in this case. So let's go and see which one is the smoother and faster operating system. Okay, I had to kind of maneuver around so this light wouldn't hit right on the screen. So let's go and clear out all the apps in the background, and it should only take a second. Okay, they're all cleared out. Now, I'll kind of open up some apps. Let's do the Play Stores, 3, 2, 1. And I just want you to notice the smoothness. Right there, the smoothness factor was actually there pretty much for the One UI 3 device as well, and it opened it up faster. Now, scrolling through, I want you to just take note about the scrolling speeds. I do have 120 Hz enabled here. In my opinion, it does kind of look like that the One UI 3 device seems to be stuttering just a little bit more. Now, if I go just a little bit faster, it actually looks faster the more you smooth out. But I don't know, it just kind of seems like, in my opinion, the stutteriness is kind of there for both of them actually when I was scrolling through. And this is a random test. I didn't even know I was going to see this big of a difference. And I actually think the stuttering is more right now on iOS 14. So maybe that wasn't a good example. Hopping out, you can kind of see again the same kind of thing going on. And when you hop out and go into multitasking, this is pretty much what they look like. Pretty much the same exact thing going on. Let's go and do phone calls, 3, 2, 1. Very, very basic app. You're not going to see a difference. Messages, same thing going on. Not a big difference. And camera, 3, 2, 1, which I already opened up. And again, pretty much the same exact thing. Now, you don't really notice crazy differences until you start going into these bigger apps. And what I mean by that is, let me go ahead and go into Fruit Ninja. 3, 2, 1. Now, look at just, I think in my opinion, from what I saw right there, there was a little bit of a glitch going on with One UI 3, specifically between these two devices. Now, speed-wise, I don't even know which one got into it faster because this one did have a pop-up, but I want you to look at this other app that I'm going to test, okay? Let me go and load up Real Racing 3, which is a pretty big game. 3, 2, 1. Look at it again. In my opinion, it does look like the One UI 3 device kind of opens up and then it just kind of glitches up a little bit. And in this case, it is opening up smoother than what I saw with One UI 2, so it's still an improvement. And I won't even care about the app opening test in this specific app, but I want you to just kind of realize that when you're opening up these apps, there does seem to be a little bit of a delay going on with the One UI 3 devices still. So in this case, the S20 may have actually been faster, who knows? But that is one thing that I've been seeing. Netflix, 3, 2, 1. And actually, it's been getting better. And I actually think it's been a pretty smooth experience overall right now. And if I go and get into the multitasking panel, go and swipe through, you can see they actually have done a better job at smoothing it out. And that was one of my biggest complaints with One UI 2. And they actually have done a way better job. Let's go and do Temple Run 2. 3, 2, 1. And I don't know, I still think with iOS, it does do a better job at, overall just opening up the app and bringing it to the screen. And for one, I think they both actually opened up about the same. Maybe the iPhone 12 was a little bit faster there, but they both were extremely close to one another. Let's get into some gameplay. And I think gameplay-wise, the Galaxy S20 or the, in this case, I guess One UI 3, but the S20 is definitely going to be doing a far better job, I think, in the performance standpoint than the iPhone 12 Pro right now, or the iPhone 12. Let's do Snake versus Blocks, 3, 2, 1. And again, another example where even though it may be opening up a little bit smoother, the little, opening in an animation, just, I don't know, there's something weird about it. Let's go and do Stack, 3, 2, 1. And again, there was another case where a little glitched up, but it's okay. And it did get into the ad faster on the Galaxy S20, aka One UI 3. Let's go and do Facebook, 3, 2, 1. And maybe the iPhone 12 was a little bit faster there. Let's go and do Quizlet, 3, 2, 1. And yeah, probably the S20 was faster there. So in terms of the overall, smoothness factor and everything, I think I would still probably give it to iOS. But a huge thing I want to note is that going from One UI 2 to One UI 3 was a big improvement in the smoothness factor from what I've seen and from my tests. One UI 2 wasn't amazingly horrible or wasn't completely horrible, but there was a huge, there was just a big problem with the stutteriness and just, it wasn't buttery smooth. One UI 3 has taken a humongous leap in the performance standpoint when it comes down to the smoothness. It's still, I don't think, as smooth and consistent as something like iOS 14, but I still think One UI 3 has done an amazing improvement when it comes down to the whole entire stability and the smoothness factor between these two devices. So that really pretty much covers it up for the most part. If you guys have any other questions or have any other concerns or anything, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. Every single subscriber that we get really does count, so it means so much if you guys hit that. Also check out the other links down in the description as well. my Twitter, my Instagram, my other channels. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.